What's up, guys? What's up, ADA gang? Welcome back to the channel. Mark here with the Crypto Mark. Charles Hoskinson is back at it again. We have some interesting comments coming out from the big guy as we get into what's going on with ADA on this Thursday as we await for the weekend and hopefully better days for crypto that lie ahead, because right now what we're seeing here on the charts, guys, is a really red day. ADA, for where we are at right here, right now, down 6.2%. We'll get into that a little bit shortly. All right, but I do want to take the time to go over Hoskinson's comments. Very interesting. Very interesting. So let's get down into it. And if you have not done so, make sure you guys all subscribe right now, because we do talk crypto every single day right here on the channel. And let's get into it. All right, so please, guys, remember, not financial advice. Always do your own research and due diligence. And a word from our channel sponsor for today. This is Margex. If you guys do any leverage trading, this is a great platform that I know a lot of people have been having a lot of success. Some of the feedback that I've been getting, and if you use my link down below, you can register to claim up to $10,000 in bonuses. Enjoy the copy trading feature, as well as up to 100x leverage with a lot of your favorite cryptos out there in the market. All right, so let's get into it. I do want to show you guys what exactly is going on with the crypto bubbles, because like I said, it is a sea of red. There is only a small select cryptos that are up in the top 100 that are in the green, TRX and AVE. However, let's look at Cardano. All right, so this is what we're looking at. I'm going to pull up ADA here for you guys very shortly, where we at within where ADA is. Can't really find it right now, but nonetheless, we can bring it up this way. So here's Cardano right now. We have dipped below 40 cents, currently trading at that 38.9. All right, so still ranked 10th in market cap. We were above 40 cents, looking that we were going to break out, and then obviously the overall bearishness within crypto has taken place. So it's important to kind of keep in perspective the long-term view, right? We look at 28.2% for the year. That chart is looking very, very nicely. We were up as high as 74 cents, and a lot of people out there probably took some profits, wishing they would have, and now we're roughly a little bit more than halfway down from halfway, I should say, a little less than halfway down from where we were at in this yearly high. But this is where, Cardano was ranked 8th. It was having a great run. We have some exciting new stuff happening in July. We have the Chang Hard Fork, and that's what we came here to talk about. So let's get into some of the big man's comments. Charles Hoskinson is envisioning Cardano surpassing Bitcoin, noting ADA's growth trajectory ahead of this Chang Hard Fork. Now, kind of interesting comments, and I'm gonna leave them up here on the screen while I talk about it, because when I first bought my Cardano, it was a fun ride up, okay? But there was also some bad days, right? There were some times where I was buying Cardano a shade below $3. And I know you guys are probably laughing at me now, but back in those days, this is when we were talking about the number 3 crypto in total market cap, a true Ethereum rivalry. And now we are looking at Cardano, where we are battling to get into the top 10. So let's get into some of these comments, okay? Unveiling plans to topple Bitcoin in the near future, believing that developers have the tools to create usable tools, adding value, and that's what's going to take Cardano to Valhalla, whatever you want to call it, but back up into that spot where they are kind of trying to take on Bitcoin. So noting the growth development alongside the Chang Hard Fork, okay? This was an interview done on Altcoin Daily, and continuing to tout Cardano as a major Bitcoin contender. So let's get into some of these comments, because I think they're very relevant to where we were at right here on the chart. Okay, at some point you just outgrow and then you wake up. It's a multi-trillion-dollar ecosystem with trillions of dollars of value moving around every single day. That's true, right? But for that, I'm going to kind of come back at this comment, because they're lacking that steam, okay? They're lacking the retail involvement. It's not the flashy play. It's not the play in the top 25, the top 10 that everybody wants to get into. We've seen Solana go on a run, but Cardano kind of went down, all right? Solana was ascending, and Cardano was going down, all right? So, it's kind of not the crypto right now that everybody's looking at, and that's kind of going to be the narrative. So maybe the Chang Hard Fork comes and turns that all around. But another comment that he talks about is the Bitcoin having the duration, okay, the timeline, okay, emphasizing that Bitcoin has stalled over the years and its only valuable proposition is being its size. Well, I'm going to counter that too, because we saw Bitcoin around 11,000 earlier. I think it was just a little over a year from where we are at right now, and that's roughly almost a 6x. So it's exactly probably a 5x, roughly a little bit under that from where we're at right here on the chart. And Cardano, if they were to do a 5x, they would be back essentially to a level where we're talking about all-time highs, but we're not. So it goes on to say it's not some new technology. It's some it doesn't have that new capability. It's not the fact that it's super easy to use. It's big and successful. Well, that's true, but it also is why people are attracted to Bitcoin. Okay, drawing some comparisons to how companies such as Yahoo, Microsoft, MySpace, and BlackBerry failed to evolve. They failed to develop, and how artificial intelligence are becoming a huge threat to the usefulness of Google. Okay, so that's a very noteworthy point. Will we see Bitcoin kind of fizzle out? Lack of innovation, possibly, but where's that innovation coming from for ADA? We all know about the scientific approach, but they're lagging a little bit in that usability as well. So, furthermore, he goes on to claim the relevance over the last 10 years. It's a simplicity, it's the digital gold, it's very much in play. But on the other hand, there is no foundation for Bitcoin to be used as international payment networks, credit, voting systems. There's not enough utility within Bitcoin. Well, it's also why Bitcoin is truly the only crypto out there that is truly decentralized. The SEC has lambasted that, and now we have got into a time period where that is where, a very strong point when we talk about which crypto are relevant, because how much leeway the SEC has given them. Okay, Cardano was named as a security in a lot of reports, in lawsuits, and now that we talk about more so, he gets in to talk about Ethereum, citing its inflexibility to innovation with layer 2s emerging as a competitor. So that's going to be the final quote that we go over. He believes that we can do this. We are focused on the fundamentals because, you can't stop it once it's going fast enough. Okay, so I do want to finish with talking about the Chang Hard Fork upgrade. All right, highlighting the news, the governance that's going to guarantee long-term viability within the initiatives that ADA is taking. This is scheduled for later this year, as we all know. Quick decision making. The hard fork will be initiated as 70% of the stake operators upgrade to that final 9.0 node version. Okay, and meanwhile, as we look at Cardano, it's continuing to kind of tread water. It's sideways. It's not always a bad thing, but at current time, it's suffering from the broader market just hovering lightly below 40 cents. So that's kind of what we have. The market cap is at $14 billion. We've had seen the total value locked, which isn't a clear indicator of price action. That has recently surged by 38%, as we talked about a lot on the channel. So there's a lot of good things coming for ADA as we await for the Chang Hard Fork to come live. And that's what we're going to be covering. I can't wait till that happens, because will we get a sell the news event when that comes down? Who knows? Nobody has that crystal ball, but I did want to share with you guys kind of Hoskinson's comments as we await the Chang Hard Fork, and kind of tell you guys where we're at right here, right now, as we get further into 2024. So appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe down below if you have not already done so. Also, take the time to check out the links in the description. My trading indicator, as well as Margex, our partner with leverage trading. Make sure you check that out as well. Do your due diligence, and by all means, get started trading today. So thanks again. We'll see you in the next video.